Okay, so next we're gonna make an iron kale salad, and we call it that because kale is full of iron. So I'm gonna show you how to make the dressing first, and then she's gonna show you how to actually prepare the salad. So I'm gonna use cashews for this specific dressing, but you can really use whatever kind of nut you prefer. I use cashews usually because they're really creamy when they're blended, but macadamia nuts work really well as well. You can use almonds and Brazil nuts, whatever you prefer, even sesame seeds or sunflower seeds. So we're gonna do about a cup of raw cashews, and then we're gonna add a quarter cup or so of lemon juice and a few pinches of sea salt. Now I love garlic, so I'm gonna go ahead and use like 4 or 5 cloves. Okay. And chives, or you can use green onion or any other spices really. If you want to do like a chipotle dressing, you could add chipotle powder, or just cayenne if you want something spicier. Some olive oil, and always use cold pressed olive oil, as other olive oils have actually been heated. Just a few tablespoons of that, and that's it. Then you just top it off with some purified water to make sure that it blends right. There you go. Perfect. This will make a couple cups of salad dressing, so it'll last you a couple weeks or so. Okay, so you want to blend it until it's nice and creamy and smooth. You don't want any chunks in there. So
yeah.
And she's going to show you how to destem the kale.
Okay. So when you buy kale, you can either buy it whole or buy it in bags. I personally suggest to buy it whole because once you start cutting it, it starts dying, and they stay in the bags for up to 2-3 weeks when you buy it. So best is to have it whole. The kale is a very hard vegetable, so the trick is to cut on the side to take out the stem. So we're going to do this way. I'm going to show you with this part. And in order to have small bite size, you simply roll it. And then you can chop it like that. And it will give you very small clippings. So depending on if you're eating the salad alone, you might want it a bit more coarse. And if you want to integrate it in wraps or put it into sandwiches, then I would strongly suggest that you make it more fine. What's great about this recipe is that the lemon inside the dressing will cook the kale by leaving it in every piece of the kale and by leaving it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. So the trick is to massage the dressing inside the kale so that every part is covered. So we're going to pour a little bit, and then you literally massage the kale until every part is soaked. And depending on the quantity that you want to make, keep in mind that it's going to shrink by about 60 to 75% once the dressing goes into the vegetable. And you can alternate. You can use kale, you can use broccolis or cabbages, and they all make great salads. Just like that. And then you can cover it and put it in the fridge for a couple hours, and it's going to soften just like it was cooked, but it's fully raw, everything's alive, and all the nutrients were preserved. So it's been about an hour, so our kale salad should be ready. So for the presentation, I usually put it in a bowl when I put it in the fridge, and I press it down so that it's compressed. One of the presentations that you can do is putting sprouts and nuts or tomatoes or any other kinds of vegetables. And here we go. Iron kale salad.